Welcome to your reading, Pisces. Hope you guys are doing great. Chippy's here to help with the reading and get his cookie. So I was tuning into you before I have even pulled any cards. You know, I'm a clairvoyant as well as a tarot reader. And I was just feeling like there's been some sort of a weird situation, like awkward, sad, like the kind of thing where nobody really knew what to say or do about it. And I'm going to look into that. We'll see if it comes up in the cards. Right, Chippy? We'll see. And I stay tuned because I have the results of the drawing. I did a drawing for a free reading with me, and it's at the end of this video. Okay, so I'm going to clear the energy with my little angel bell. And let's see what's coming up, guys. Here's one more cookie. Okay, have a cookie, take a nap, Chippy. So let's see if this comes up. I mean, we'll see what the cards say about it, if it's there, but I'm certainly feeling that for somebody. So, yeah. So anyway, what does Pisces need to know about? Something about winning. There was a situation of winning for you recently or coming up soon, but I feel like this is really significant, right, Chippy? At this time, you like this card? Okay, so this feels really significant to me at this time, and it's like a big deal. Like there was a lot of eyes on this, this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, and the crossing card is generosity. Why is the crossing card generosity? Give and take. Owing something, but you know, and this is a really good card, but it's in the challenge position. So we've got 4 of Wands on your mind. That's putting down roots. That's a really happy card for you. Happy family. It can be marriage, commitment, you know, things like that. Very committed to things. That's on your mind. But at the foundation, there's 10 of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is something to do with the situation that I'm getting that was maybe a bit unfair. There was winning, but then it's almost like there was too much generosity. It's almost like somebody was overcompensating here. Because, you know, what I'm getting here is there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of commitment around this win. Somebody put in a lot of work to get this big win that I'm seeing with this Ace of Pentacles. But then there's this weird 10 of Swords. This is what I'm feeling. There's some weird thing here, Pisces. Let me dig at this and give you an answer. Because, you know, 10 of Swords is feeling like the rug is pulled out from you, under you. But it's reversed, so it's not as bad as it could be, you know. And there's still happiness. There's still definitely happiness, but then there's this underlying, yeah, but kind of feeling. Okay. All right, let's see where this goes. What's happening with this situation? And there's a King of Wands moving into the past, maybe reversed. Kind of wanted to come up reversed. So I'm feeling like, Pisces, this is somebody who's very fiery. This could even be a fire sign. This could be somebody in a work position. Often this is the card of career and things like that. I feel like that's happened now, but it's also moving into the past. So the situation's probably already happened when you see this reading, and then it's kind of edging out, but it's still kind of hanging in your energy. Now, in your immediate future, things are really coming together. Look at this. This is the World card. This is everything going to the next level. This is like a lot more winning. So you started out with a win and you're continuing with a win, okay? And I'm going to go back and do a lot of clarification and dig at this and get you answers to why some of this feels uncomfortable, or I can't put my finger on, almost like you endured some kind of uncomfortable situation. Yeah, and here's a Tower. Coming up in your more extended future, there's something about a Tower. Some kind of shocking change on the heels of this. Now, it doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. Excuse me. I know people immediately think the Tower is a bad thing, and it's not always. It just means something unexpected. And that's more what I get, something really unexpected. Okay, so in this situation, I feel like you can't really do much about it. The Six of Swords came up reversed. Like, okay, you're just going to deal with this situation. Other people are seeing you like, can't move forward, can't move back, just is what it is sort of feeling at this time, Pisces. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. You're stacking the wins, Pisces, big time. You're definitely stacking the wins. This is, Eight of Pentacles has to do sometimes with you being very passionate about your work, and sometimes it's the entrepreneur card. So that's in your hopes and fears at this time. You're hoping you're going to keep stacking those wins, and it looks like you definitely are. And then we got the Star reversed card. So there's definitely healing going on here, but a little bit of dampened hope because of some odd situation that I get that happened here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune as the overview card. So I'm feeling hot right now. Sometimes that's a sign of Archangel Michael coming in. And sometimes I'm just feeling like how your day was. So it might be that you're having an extra warm day or something today, or something about overheated, something got overheated, either emotionally or actually the weather, depending on where you are. Let's clarify this a little bit. Pisces, let's go to this big win. Let's go to your Ace of Pentacles here and clarify that, okay? Somebody hit the jackpot recently, and I see it on your mind. And it's clarified by 10 of Cups. Yeah, really happy. I feel like your whole family was really happy about this win, okay? Or your friend group. Often 10 of Cups does have to do with marriages. It can have to do with your home life, your children, your family, things like that. Even if your family is not, technically family, it can be people who feel more like family than family does sometimes, right? So it depends. Take it as it resonates for you. But I'm definitely getting this win had to do with your family, like I feel pride, people were there with you when this win happened. It wasn't just a win that happened quietly from your home. This was like public, your family cheering, that sort of thing. And we've got the Seven of Cups. Okay, so we're going to the crossing card now, clarifying the Six of Pentacles, which is the card of generosity and give and take and a gift, but it's in the challenge position. It's clarified by a lot of confusion. And that's, it's exactly what I'm feeling is this was a confusing situation. It's confusing to me looking at this I'm like, there was a win, but there was some sort of generosity that was confusing. Let me ask why. What is that about? Generosity that was confusing. And we got the Nine of Swords. This is making somebody have anxiety or was uncomfortable. Whatever this generosity was next to this win, okay? I feel like this is all kind of happening together. I really do feel like this is either keeping somebody awake, it's making somebody worry. Why my ears itching? It's almost like I'm getting some sort of message, or maybe you have gotten some sort of message about this that is irritating, like under your skin. Itching often means something's under your skin, that kind of thing. And I'm just getting like this, there was something uncomfortable about this generosity because it's in the crossing position. Maybe somebody was overly generous, if that's possible. let's move on to, whoops, I dropped it, but the four, four of wands, the Four of Wands having to do with marriages, commitments, somebody who was very committed to this win, you know, for sure, which is you, Pisces, or your family, because there's family here, and you got your wish. So this commitment, this putting down roots, this family situation, marriage, perhaps, you got your wish for sure. But why is there a Ten of Swords reversed underneath that? This is such a mystery, Pisces. Okay. Two of Wands. Something about two things, or this Ten of Swords is like new opportunities caused you to end something because you made a commitment to something else and move forward. There's something about commitment over here and then an ending because of new opportunities. So you might have pulled up some roots, or so to speak, pulled up roots so you could go do something new, okay? Who is this King of Wands in your past influences? Six of Swords, and we've got Six of Swords here too, reversed. So something that you were really passionate about, I feel like you moved on from it, or you're moving on. There's something you moved away from, or you may have moved away from a King of Wands, okay? Somebody who's a fire sign. I often think of Aries or Sagittarius with this, sometimes Leo too, but you know, it depends. It could be neither one. There may have been allergies, because I'm suddenly feeling like I've got to sneeze, and I don't have allergies. I'm so sorry. This person might have allergies. Wow, excuse me. Moving on from something you are allergic to, Pisces. What a strange reading this is. Okay, let's move on to the World card in your immediate future, which should be this week or right now, okay? The World card is a cycle ending, everything coming full circle, okay? And it's clarified by the Eight of Cups of you moving on. Yeah, this is two cards in a row of moving on. All right, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, saying goodbye, starting a whole new cycle. All right, you're starting a whole new cycle. And you're also going to the next level with this. And here's the Temperance card. There's going to be a lot of flow of energy as well, okay? And this can be a Sagittarius card. There could be, you know, like I said, Sagittarius energy in that King of Wands as well. So you may have said goodbye to a Sagittarius, or saying goodbye to something brought you more peace and more divine energy at this time. Whole new cycle here, Pisces. Yeah, because you're done with the cycle. This is why the Eight of Cups came up. You're done. You're done with the cycle. You're walking away from the old and walking straight into something new and upgraded, and maybe something bigger as well. And part of this generosity, maybe somebody was very generous with you, but it was a challenge to get that. It may have had to do with a payback, or a stipend. A stipend is what I'm hearing, a stipend of money. Not sure what that means exactly, but somebody here will know, because it's for somebody. It's so specific. It's not a word I use hardly ever. Yeah, so it's definitely something like that. All right, let's look at this Tower. This is in the more extended future, something shocking coming up. What is the shocking thing coming up, Pisces? Justice. You might be shocked to know that things are going to balance out, because I think right now you might have been dealing with a lot of imbalance, and I just get the sense that you might feel like you were free falling, or you're going to be, because this is more your immediate future, your more extended future. So I'm really getting here, there's some kind of balance coming in, and I think it's going to really surprise you. there, for a smaller portion of you, it could be something legal, but I think it's more having to do with balance. Could have to do with Libra energy. Could have to do with feeling more flow, feeling more peaceful, more logic, less emotion and more logic, those sorts of things come in. And also maybe having to do with the King of Cups. This can be father energy in your more extended future. Maybe you're connecting with a father. Maybe they are a Libra or connected to a Libra. There may be some shocking news or unexpected or surprise. I'm not saying shocking in a bad way. I do not feel like this card's bad. I feel like this is more surprise. And I think this might have to do with some kind of balance around a father figure, or this can be healing energy, somebody you connect with. If it's not a father, it could be some sort of connection in your more extended future out, like a month or so. So other people are seeing you as not moving forward for some reason. And here is the High Priestess. They're also seeing you as very intuitive and kind of mysterious at this time, Pisces. I think some people are like, what's Pisces even up to? Like, they don't look like they're moving forward, but then they sort of do. Like, I feel like they're curious about what you're doing. And you're very mysterious to them. Look at this High Priestess. This is a card of intuition and secrets and things that are not readily available to see. Things unseen, right? And this is how you're coming across to other people at this time. Very, very mysterious. Interesting. They're wondering what you're thinking, Pisces. They're like, what does Pisces really think about that uncomfortable, weird situation? Like, what do they really think? Because I feel like you, what do they say? You hold your cards close to your chest. You're not revealing. You've got your poker face going. I feel like that's some of what's going on, and people aren't able to read you. That's a big part of it. They can't read you, so they're super curious. And they're like, how is Pisces over there stacking all these wins? There's a lot here about winning. How's Pisces doing all this winning? How is their family doing all this winning? What are they doing that I'm not doing? I get a lot of this, happening here. Good for you, Pisces. So that's in your hopes and fears position. Let's clarify this. And also it can be the entrepreneur card. It could be you wanting to start your own business, or even a side hustle that turns into a business. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're thinking your way through it, and you're becoming more and more clear about it, which is making you go, okay, do I want to do this or not? There's some reluctance about this, okay? And Queen of Swords is all about truth. This could be some sort of a thing that you start that you're really passionate about, sharing the truth, or being a whistleblower, or being the person who really says it like it is. I feel like you don't mince words, Pisces. As sensitive as you are, you have high sensitivity, but you don't mince words. It's like you tell people in a gentle way exactly what's what. And I get like you sort of want to and you sort of don't. Let's go over to your final outcome here. This is the Star reversed, and it's kind of like holding back on healing, or not healing completely, or needing to heal. And we've got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, this could be healing money. This could be you holding back on healing something where you're feeling like resources are lacking, or I'm actually seeing a gap in resources at this time, Pisces. Like you're trying to fill in a gap. It's like it needs to be healed where a gap in finances took place. And this is your final outcome here, but still you're so winning. Let me switch back over to this deck for a second. What else does Pisces need to know here? What does Pisces need to know? We've got Two of Swords. I feel like this uncomfortable situation that I was picking up on earlier, it's very much having to do with some kind of a tug of war. and also a blindfold. It's almost like maybe you don't want to see it, or somebody else doesn't want to see it, okay? Because again, I think you're trying to tell the truth here about things and be very direct with that Queen of Swords energy, although reluctant. There's something about opening your heart back up, feeling like almost like a sense of new love. And even if you're married, this can still be a sense of like new love coming in. It's a really happy card. This is your heart really just, being wide open in this situation. And whatever this uncomfortable situation was that I pick up on, it's full of love, just the same. I feel like this win and this generosity, especially this generosity, this in the crossing position, had to do with love, but somehow it made people uncomfortable, and it was unclear. There was something unclear about this, with the Seven of Swords. Let's see what else it says about that, Pisces. Choices had to be made. We've got the Lover's card here. Wait, let me make sure. Sometimes this one looks like, no, we've got High Priestess again. Yeah, I was going to say sometimes the Lover's card and the High Priestess look similar in this deck. We've got High Priestess again. Okay, so it's come up twice now. This is how people are seeing you, and also having to do with this odd give and take and generosity that I was seeing around love that was unclear and giving people anxiety, all these things. It's clarified by the mysterious High Priestess. It's almost like the truth of this was either withheld, or there were secrets in this situation, and maybe not even direct secrets, but somebody didn't disclose everything. I feel like there are questions about this, questions about how something proceeded. Let's see, hold on, Pisces. Yeah, and it may have made you feel, or your family, because again, there's family connected to this win very strongly in this reading. This could have made you feel like kind of left out. There's something about feeling left out. Like you weren't given all the information, and then on top of that you felt, or your family felt, left out in some way. I mean, it was a temporary thing, because then it turns around and we've got the World here. Yeah, and then you're moving right forward with the Ten of Pentacles. So again, this is, for you and your loved ones, this is about stability. And this is where you are. And yet, for some reason, I think you felt left out temporarily. But then everything turns around in the very near future. And there's more wins. There's a lot of winning going on. And Ten of Pentacles, it's a really good card, especially where, with the World coming up in your immediate future. So all of this turns around. I think what happened here was some little wave of something I picked up on that happened is either happening like today when you see this, or just happened, that created a question of why did that go like that? Like I or we weren't informed about that. And how did, it just all seems uncomfortable. It gave people anxiety. But then there's Ten of Pentacles and the World. So it's not going to always be like that. It was a temporary situation. I feel like it was a one-off. I hope that helped to know that. And you're going to the next level, Pisces. Totally going to the next level. And there's definite stability here. Let me get one last word for Pisces today, okay? feel like Archangel Michael is definitely there, like protecting you, guarding you, bringing ease to anybody who was uncomfortable or felt threatened or whatever in that situation. Because I feel like people didn't know what to do. I get a sense of, again, the mystery of the high priestess, guessing, trying to use intuition, trying to see things that weren't there to be seen and weren't explained. And what is the Six of Cups? Yeah, it may have had to do with children. Here's Six of Cups, children, family, things from the past, things in the dark. That's not what this card means, but I just saw that. Things in the dark. And we get the Death card. So there's an ending and a new beginning with whatever happened. It may, like I said, it may have been a one-off, and maybe it made people so uncomfortable it's a one-time thing, and it's not going to even happen again. But Death card can have to do with Scorpio too, but I think this is more an ending and a whole new beginning. Okay? Yeah. So there you go. You definitely have endings and new beginnings going on here, but more just wins. You're like stacking the wins here, you know, like I'm seeing in this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. So good stuff here, Pisces, for you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. And be sure to watch the end so you'll see who won the free readings, okay? And my little surprise. There's a little surprise, so be sure to watch. I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much for being here. Love you, Pisces. Bye now. Hey, so thanks for sticking around for the surprise. Here it is. This is my little Saggy boy, Archer, and he's just 10 weeks old. And I adopted this little tiny puppy. He's only 2 pounds last week. So you will be seeing him. Come on up here, Chippy. Come up here, Chippy. It's sort of a learning curve for Chippy, and it's going to take him a minute to adjust. So thanks for meeting Archer. He is a Sagittarius, and that works well for me. Right, Chippy? We got all fire energy here. Hey, buddy. So I want to announce the winners. Hi, you can announce it? Okay, you announce the winners. Hey buddy, don't eat my earring. You'll be seeing a lot more of Archer on this channel and Chippy's channel in the future, right? If you want to participate. Or you might just want to be spoiled. I don't know. Isn't he cute? He's a little Pomeranian. That's why I was using the Pomeranian cards today. So, the winner, the winner of, on the Pisces video, is Katie Emma Ashley R2H. Katie Emma Ashley R2H. The winner on the Taurus video is Heather's Healing Hypnosis. Hey buddy, you sleepy? The winner on the Sagittarius video is at Joan RAB 808. Joan RAB 808. These are all chosen randomly, okay? And the Aries video, looks like earring. The Aries video winner is EED's Cottage Garden. EED's Cottage Garden. Want to say hi to everybody? You do? Okay. So I know all you dog lovers would enjoy seeing my new little baby that I got. So yeah, so now what you do if you won is you just need to email me at border444collies@gmail.com and go back to the original video where you commented and send me a screenshot. Okay, so it matches up to your email and everything, so I know it's you. Okay, when you email. So thanks so much, you guys, for being here, and I'll see you again soon. Have a good one. Bye now. Say bye, Archer. Say bye.